What is AI? AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. In simple terms, it is a branch of computer science that aims to mimic the intelligence of a human. There are three levels of AI. The first is Artificial Narrow Intelligence. This is where the machine is trained to do a predefined job. This level of AI requires a lot of help from humans. The second level of AI is Artificial General Intelligence. This is where the machine will apply its own intelligence to solve any problem or perform any task, just like any human. The third level is Artificial Super Intelligence. This is where the machine will become even more intelligent and capable than humans. Such a highly capable machine is still an imagination, and we need to walk a long road to reach this stage. Currently, we are witnessing application of artificial narrow intelligence in form of machine learning. Here are some of the areas where ML is being used. Filtering of spam emails, approval of bank loans, virtual assistants, autonomous vehicles. These are just few of the examples. The application domain is growing bigger and bigger each day. But one of the limitations of this technique is that a machine trained to identify spam emails cannot be used to approve a bank loan. So, for every new problem, we need to retrain the machine. Via machine learning, we are programming a computer to do a specific task without programming it. Confusing, right? Think of it this way. A child can learn to speak its native language really very quick. And with the help of elders correcting the mistakes, a child is able to improve his speaking ability. No specific learning program is required for the child, right? Similarly, in machine learning, we let the machine decide the best way to do a specific task. In a way, we are programming the computer on how to learn and not what to learn. This opens up a whole new way to use computing power in the real world. Imagine a computer writing all the answers for you. Shh, it's a secret. Or imagine a machine teaching you how to defend yourself. You see, possibilities are limited only by our imagination and the resources. Let us see a demonstration of working of an AI. I'm using a free resource from code.org. As a start, we need to identify which specific task do we want the machine to perform. Going back to the child analogy, a child is able to recognize a dog because he has seen it before. Similarly, for the AI to recognize which is a fish, humans have to help the machine by tagging each fish as a fish. Funny, right? We need to treat the machine just like a child. This process is called training the model or machine, and the data that is used for training the model is called training data. Now let us train the AI. You will notice that as I'm tagging the fishes in the picture, the information is getting passed to Val. Now that we have showed Val enough pictures of fish, let us see if he is able to separate the fish from the garbage. Hooray! Our AI was able to filter out so many items that could have ended up in the ocean. The above process is called testing of models. In our results, we also see that a few plastic items are being still identified as fish. This is where the accuracy of the model comes into picture. Every AI will do some mistake in completing their task, just like any human. But they will keep getting better as they get more and more data to train themselves. Now, let us try to run this model on new data, which is collected from a different source. Oh no, our model is not able to identify a dolphin. But why is it so? Just like a child will not be able to identify a whale if it has not seen one, similarly, our AI has not seen a dolphin in the past. Well, to help our friend Val, we need to show it more diversified fish species. To do this, we will need to retrain Val on a much richer dataset. Now that we have retrained our Val on a good number of samples, let us look at the results. Yay! Our AI can now identify more aquatic species. From this exercise, we have learned that it is really important to understand the data that you are feeding into the model. It should contain all possible real world scenarios to generate the results which do not harm a section of community or an environment. In a nutshell, data is a backbone of any machine learning technique. Just to recap, these are the topics we have covered today. What is AI? How does AI work? Importance of data. What is bias? AI is not a thing of future. It is changing the way we work, interact, play, make our choices, etc.